to basically go from the beginning. You want to do clips, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So the way we do clips, all right? Oh, the way I download a clip. So if you're on Twitch, it's fair. Like I do it like this. So if you're on Twitch, I'll just go over here to like let's say One Block with the Goons. All right.
One block with the goons.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And what I'll do is I'll just scroll to a random part in the video that I think has a
yeah.
funny
Dead
moment.
Heroes.
I'll pause it and go like, okay, 1 hour 5 minutes basically. I'll go to highlight
Ah.
and just basically make a highlight 1 hour, basically 5 minutes to like the end of the clip. Like oh, what the? Okay, you decide not
Can
to.
you zoom in closer to get it?
Yeah, you
like,
can
more
zoom in on the
precise?
timeline. I don't know why it's not wanting to zoom in on the timeline.
All right.
Right there. I'm just gonna hit the zoom in button. Usually can just press Control Plus, but you just hit these magnifying tools to zoom in, so you can get like the precise time. So 1 hour 5 minutes, basically the 1 hour 40 minutes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna name this one test. And then you just hit publish
Test,
highlight. It basically publishes the highlight onto my Twitch channel, which is how you see all of these random little like highlights.
Yeah. That's neat.
But basically, if you don't want to get a basically if you want to get a clip from Thursday's Yakuza stream, you would have to either you basically have to go over here. You'd have to go to my YouTube studio and either download the entire VOD,
Wow.
which is why I make highlights, because
5 hours?
you have to download the entire VOD or go to the
Oh my gosh.
timestamp in the video and record it on Streamlabs.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. So like let's say we wanted to do like the hippopotamus. Alright, we are now live.
That audio's
It's so bad, but we get it like fixed over here.
okay.
I missed one too many notes.
Bro.
No. So like let's say we want to do like this one over here. We would have to I would have to full screen this, go over to like here, and like either start like screen recording on Streamlabs or download the entire VOD.
Oh, dude.
Which is
That does not sound fun.
yeah, but it's not. But
You do what you gotta do.
yeah, you do what you gotta do. So basically, you get this test, and you go down here, and you hit download.
Download.
And
Okay.
it'll start preparing a download, and it'll download into here. It takes a little bit. I don't know why, but see, like, it doesn't start automatically. Twitch is weird. I don't know why it does it, but like it doesn't start automatically. Oh, and it does this now. I don't know why it does this.
Does what?
It puts the download in my other tab. I don't know why it does that. I need to go figure that out. Hey, Editor Peyton here again, because I don't explain well. We're just in the moment. So I'm here making this video to help, explain better. So let's say I'm going through the timeline, cutting it up like I am here, and I decide just to cut this up right here. And I go over here and I start doing like more cuts, like cutting and then cutting and like deleting this portion, and realize, oh shit, I really wanted that portion right there deleted, but I also accidentally cut here and I don't like that cut. What you can do to get rid of this cut without doing anything else is just go into your edit tab, make sure you click on like the little like slit right here, and you can see how like both like little sides are green. You right click, delete through edit, and you can do it for the audio as well, and it just gets rid of the cut. You can also just undo like that, and it gets rid of those cuts. So you can either undo or just right here, right click, and then delete through edit. I can't do it here because you can't delete a through edit right here because it's not together, if that makes sense. Like if I were to let's go back over here. If I was to cut here and cut here and decide to delete this little portion right here. Whoopsies. Let's actually do it in the cut tab, Peyton. right there. And I delete there, I can't delete the through edit right here because I just cut out a portion and it won't let you do it. If that makes sense. But basically that's how you delete a cut without undoing like this. But I just have some. It does that for me. It does that to some other people as well.
Okay.
I don't know why, but basically
So
I can
then
just.
that's downloaded to your.
Yeah, it's basically
Oh.
downloaded over here to your downloads.
Okay.
Once my things start to load. So I already got some clips I wanted to
Roblox
start with.
horror?
Yeah, from a stream with me and David. It's funny. So basically, after that, after you get it downloaded, you go to DaVinci. You go to your local or the cloud. I would do local for right now. Cloud would work, but I would just do local until I figure out the cloud. After that, go to DaVinci. You can either like double click on Untitled Project, or you can just click New Project. It doesn't matter which one.
Cool.
And then you go here. You go to your downloads, and you want to do either of these. So I'll just.
So would I find test in my downloads, or did you like if I were okay? Wait, did you download the test video?
No, I didn't download the test video. It's wonky and weird. I downloaded these right here, these horror game, like these Roblox horror games a while ago, and just like got them prepped for the day.
These were downloaded the same day.
Yeah,
or
these
the
are
same way. I mean.
Yeah. Those were downloaded the same way. No, they weren't. They were downloaded off of they were downloaded and cut through YouTube. I had to go over to Nighttrain VODs. And in Nighttrain VODs, I went to my YouTube studio. And what I did is I got it from this stream and this stream. All right? So what I did was I went over here to the video link. I watched the video to where once it starts, because my internet is slow. It's private for a little bit because I haven't done anything. But basically I went, okay, 1 hour and 8 minutes. I then downloaded the VOD, went into DaVinci, cut it up until it looked like this. Change. Sorry. Until it looks like this. This little clip right here.
What's the clip?
Oh yeah, you want to see this clip? Okay, here you go. I don't know if you can you hear it? Did you switch?
I hear it.
All right. David, I heard him.
Oh. I didn't see anything.
He's not. Oh, what the fuck, bitch?
Why
Stop,
did it?
he's not even here for me.
What?
I think you're schizophrenic, Peyton. I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything?
No.
You didn't see? You didn't see this little guy right there?
It's just a blank screen for me.
This is just a blank screen for you. Oh. It's because I'm not.
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
I saw it all. I was sorry.
But yeah, no, that's how I did it. But you should. I think it's because I'm using Firefox or some shit. But you should.
So wait.
All right.
So I would be able to highlight a part of a VOD that I stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then I download that and I import it to DaVinci.
Yes.
And that will work.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah. Also, I figured out, Josh, the bottom right here, the home. You go back to the project manager screen. It was in the bottom right.
Oh.
But yeah.
Awesome.
So I'll just go create a new project. I don't care about saving. Yeah. Yeah. The way you import a video file is like this. You just take it and you drag and drop it into here.
Okay.
And then you drag that little clip right into here. Now this is a new clip, so we're just gonna start.
Wait,
with
what
this one.
happens if I drop 2 clips down into that bar?
Oh, you drop one clip, and you can either layer it like this. You can highlight it over here, and it deletes the other one. Or what you can do is you take this little red line here,
Yeah.
You can take it all the way to the end, and then you can drag and drop the next one.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if I line them up on top of each other?
Like this.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's gonna get a little awkward, but basically you hear talking.
Come here,
I'm not
you can.
upstairs.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's really
It
funny.
looks like Steve Harvey on Shrek.
It is. But yeah, no. If you layer it on top of another clip, basically the top clip is gonna be the
Will
one that
play.
shows, but you'll still hear
you'll
the
hear-
audio of the other clip.
You'll hear both
Mhm.
audio.
Yeah, I'll get into layering later.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that though. It's
Mhm.
good to know.
All right. And then, so this right here is the cut tab. Here, let me go full screen. All right. So right here is the cut tab. The cut tab is really nice. So what the cut tab is, basically, all the cut tab is basically go switch. I want to start the clip right here. I click the little scissors icon, and it cuts the two clips. I can select this one and delete it.
Wow.
That is
How
what.
did you delete it?
Oh, backspace. I click on it and you press backspace.
Cool.
And the way, and here's a really helpful tool. Control Z. What Control Z
Yeah.
does, it's undo. It's the keyboard command for undo. Instead of having to go to file, no, instead of having to go into edit, undo.
Gotcha.
It's really nice. Control Z is what. Control
Gonna
Z
write
is
that down.
is the keyboard command for undo universally. It's really helpful to know that. Editor Paint here again because I'm a moron and I did not explain layers well at all in this video. So let's head back. Let's head back to that. All right. So layers. We got video 1, and then let's say we want to add a new layer. So you just kind of oh shoot. You want to right click right here and you click add track. It adds another layer, or you can just drag this up one again, and it just keeps adding more video tracks. Now, layers are really helpful and really cool. I explained them really bad. What basically layers are is in editing, it's really easy to explain layers when you're working in a graphic design like in Illustrator and Photoshop, but in editing it's a little harder. I'll try my best here, just as is, but basically what the layers are in editing software is you can do everything on one single layer, that's fine, but that makes your life really tough. You want your life to be really easy. So let's go by adding new layers. So what layers are really simple. Basically the topmost layers. So like if I have a video 3, that's always what's going to be the most prominent and dominant one up here. So like let's say we have a random subtitle just right here. Oh my lord. So let's say we have just a random subtitle right here. I'm just going to do this and make my life easier. That didn't make my life easier anyways. All right. So you got this basic title right here. All right. And if we add another subtitle or title right here, I'm just going to do this so I can make it bigger so everyone can see, so I can make it easier on everyone. So if I we have a custom title right here. It's going to have a bunch of random words, blah, 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 blah. That's a white screen. A bunch of random words right here. If I move this over here, the basic text is going to be the one that's above the other text. You can't really see it because it's still white, but like let's say if I just change the color to a red. Okay. You can see the red is over the white. It's hard to see, but you can kind of see it. That's how layers work. Basically, the top layer is the layer that's going to be displayed over everything in the timeline, and the bottom layer is always going to be at the bottommost portion, which is why I always put the video layer in the bottommost portion, or you can put it at the very top and have it kind of work that way. But it's usually you have the video in the bottom, like your basically video in the bottom, while you have like all your cool little like PNGs, your PNGs, your subtitles, everything's above it basically. If that makes sense. Now the layers for audio are a bit different. Different in the sense of it doesn't really work the same as most do. So basically, like I said It's not the same. It really isn't the same. It's harder to explain audio than it is video. But let's just go over here, my sound effects folder. We got the bonk sound effect. Everyone loves the bonk sound effect. Just a little, yeah. But because this layer is sound, what you got to do? So basically, I got it. You can hear the bonk is layered above the regular sound, but at the same time, you can still hear the other sound. So to get this working the way you want it to work is kind of weird. Like, to get it working the way you want to work it, if you want, is basically you have the layer right here for audio, another layer right here. This layer is always going to be on top, and this layer is always going to be at the bottom. It's weird because you're going down, but the principles are still the same. But for audio, it is different because you can still hear both the tracks. And this one always takes priority, and this one doesn't, but you can still hear them the same. You can always just like turn the volume way down here. That's way too much. You can always turn the volume way down, so you gotta do. So basically, you can hear it better. Audio is weird, but video, I hope that I explained it a lot better. Audio, basically, it's audio. It's a little weirder, and I spent way too much time saying it's weird. All right, hope that helps.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so we got the clip right here. Let's zoom into the clip, Peyton. So this is where you're gonna spend most of your time, is in the edit tab right here. Most, if not all of your time is going to be spent in the edit tab. And the edit tab separates audio and separates your audio track and your video track. And as you can see, like, you can like move the video so like you can hear it's going to switch. It's going to be delayed now. There's a lot of things you can do in this in the edit tab.
How does that work?
What do you mean?
Is the audio just always ahead of what you're saying if you do it the way you had it?
Yeah. Or you can do this, where the video is now ahead of the audio if you want it like that. You found
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's weird. So you want to make clips, all right?
Oh.
So the first thing you want to do when you want to make clips is go to File, Project Settings, and hit Use Vertical Resolution, which is just flipping these two numbers right here. So instead of 1920 by 1080, you flip it to 1080 by 1920. You click Save, and now the video looks like this.
It's sideways.
Yeah, and it's now sideways, and as you can see, the clip is currently tiny and not good. The way you can fix this is simple. You can take right here, your video track. Up here, there's a zoom tool. Zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. And like you zoom in, I'll be like, I want to see my face cam. The position, you got your X, which moves left and right, and your Y, up and down. And then you can get funky with it and rotate it.
Are there ways I can do these movements while the clip is playing?
Yeah, you can like let's say we want to play the clip, we can just go. David, I heard him. It's a little laggy because like the clip's playing and everything, but you can like move the X and Y a little bit. But you're talking about, I'm guessing what you're talking about is you want things to move while the clip is playing, like kind of like this. Did you find the switch? Right?
Yeah, something like that.
That is keyframes, like what I was telling you about earlier. So
gotcha.
These little diamonds right here are keyframes. So let's say, like my face. We want my face to go from here to there. All right? And we want that to be done in like throughout the whole video. So what I would do is I would get a position first where I want it. Click the little keyframe icon and go all the way over here to the end of the clip. Move one to the left and just do that. And now while the clip plays, you'll see it slowly moves my face cam.
So it will move from one position to another over the time you highlight it to.
Yes.
Okay. It's pretty neat.
And if we want to look at this, let's say. All right. And let me show you this one. Dave's the beta. Double click that. Save.
Dave's.
Ooh, save current project. Roblox horror games are insane. All right, so we got Dave's the beta here, and I'll show you how I do some of these keyframes. So like this text box right here. All right, if we go over here to settings, you can see right here all the little keyframes I did.
Oh dang.
So if we go back over here, we zoom really far in. So all these little lines right here is one frame. So I was going, so I got that one right here, keyframed, no keyframe, no keyframe, no keyframe, no keyframe, no keyframe, keyframe, no keyframe, keyframe, no keyframe, 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 no keyframe, keyframe. So you get the gist. I keyframed this entire little thing to track Austin's head, and it's only 1 second of this video.
Dang.
So keyframes can autofill in between, but it's not always the best. There is a way to easily auto track someone. I'll just show you how the auto tracking feature works. I don't think I have it here. So let's go to, did it not save the whatever. Oh, Roblox or horror games are insane. It's right there, Peyton. All right. So let me show you how I do my shorts real quick. So because I have a face cam, I like to show my face cam at the top here. So how I do this is I duplicate the video layer by clicking it, holding Alt. I click the video layer, I hold Alt, click, and drag upwards, and it duplicates the video layer. So now we have two of the same video going. So the top one is always going to be the one that shows on the screen. The bottom one is always going to be the one. It's basically how layers work. So the bottom layer is always going to be the bottom layer. The top layer is always going to be the one showing. So if you can mingle this in a way to where it works. I'm doing a horrible job at explaining layers. But basically, top layer, bottom layer.
I might need some more help with this part when I actually start.
Yeah, and I'm totally down to help you. And I'm recording this, and I'm gonna like upload this to my channel and post this in the Discord and all this stuff, so it can help everyone. Just come back to it. But so I like to have my face cam here, and the way I do this is I go to cropping, and I want to crop out the entire video except for my face cam, which is really easy. Crop the bottom all the way up here to my face cam. Add the right there, and then you crop right. Nope, we don't crop right, we crop left. We just go until we can't see it. I'm gonna move my face cam a little bit so I can actually see where I'm cropping. Move it down. I then want to zoom in this video so you can get so the face cam can fit the entire screen.
Okay. Let's see what you're doing.
Just zoom. All I'm doing is zooming and moving until I get none of these black bars right here. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is not the exact dimensions of a phone. Some phones compress the video to a smaller degree. Just so you know. So I'll explain that more later because I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead. But now I'm gonna unzoom. I'm gonna go put this back to default. I'm gonna put this back to default. Default. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna move it down. Now I'm just gonna zoom this video in to where it gets rid of my face cam, and then all the black boxes. And you're not gonna stream with face cam, right?
Not at first, no.
Yeah, and you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, that go over here. 2.18. Move it up a little bit. Boom. So this is how I do my videos right here. Just like this. Like this is how I set up all the face cam and all that stuff. The video is right there. But I used to set it up just like this. Once it decides to load. So this was when I didn't stream with a face cam. Well, this is me recording without a face cam. And not recording without a face cam, if I want this to take up the entire short, like this gets rid of so much video. What's up? Right here. And like zooming this in all the way here. Then we want to move this all the way over here.
Thought I was tweaking for a second.
See, like, not streaming without a face cam, you can do it this way, but like this zooms it in way too much, I feel. So the way I have done it is I've done it like this. Is where I zoom in a bit, all right, to where like zoomed in like 2, like basically going from 1 to 2, zooming it like this, and then the bottom of the clip is a duplicated layer where I just add a, oh, it's not there, I haven't favorited it. Where I added a box blur. And all a box blur is, you just click it and you drag it onto a thing, and it adds a nice little blur. Go over here, you can mess with the strength of the blur.
Wow.
You can delete the blur. Like
Can you do the strength of a filter, keyframing it the same kind of way as the...
My camera's on.
Okay.
Yeah, so like let's say right here you want it to be really strong, and then like at the end of the clip you don't want it to be very strong, so you just like go like this.
Oh, down this way.
Got it.
Oh, down
Yeah,
this.
it's nice. It's how I did the it's how I did this.
Holy shit.
It's how I got the holy shit zoomed in really fast, like that. I messed with the keyframes and the blur to where it fades in with us dying fading in.
I didn't notice that. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's the little edits that are nice.
Yeah.
All right, back to the Roblox horror games. Time to show you. So I showed you how to keyframe a text box really tediously. Really tediously. Like, to the point where it takes hours to do 1 second. Like, you shouldn't really want to do that, right?
Yes.
So, I'll show you hopefully the automated way. This doesn't work all the times. Alright? So, in your edit tab, I know there's a lot of information, but I'm going to start from the top. In your edit tab, I'll teach you these keyframe. I'll teach you these keyboard shortcuts. So you got selection mode. So the main modes you're going to be using here is selection mode, blade edit mode, and snapping. And B is going into the blade, A is going into select, and N turns on and off snapping right here. Now what each of these do. So we're going to go to blade. We're going to turn on snapping. What blade does, it basically cuts the video right there. And what snapping does is this little red thing now snaps to that little selection right here. And if you have it off, it doesn't snap to it. And if you have blade and cut without the snapping tool on, it doesn't cut precisely where the red thing is. If you have the snapping tool on, it will always cut where that red tool is when you're hovering over next to it. What are you looking for? They should be right there. Alright. So that is blade, snapping, and selection. Next, we're going into this. Fusion. Now, fusion is really cool, but also really fucking complicated.
Okay.
So let me show you how you can automatically track a subtitle. Shift space opens up all your tools in the Fusion tab. As you can see, there's a lot. I don't even know what. I only know what 3 of these do.
That's a alpha male shrink. What?
Alpha multiply.
Alpha mat shrink and grow. Sorry, I thought that said alpha male.
You're good. So I don't know what. I only know what 3 of these do, and as you can see, there's a lot. The main one we're gonna focus on right
A lot
now.
more than 3.
Yeah, main we're gonna focus on right now is the tracker tool. Add that to the timeline, and it brings up this little tracker right here. Oh, this little like red tracker. So let's say I want to track a subtitle to my little cute face here. So what I'll do, I'll bring over this tracker. I want to track it like right here. You can select which level of color you can do right here to like get the best tracking. I would say green. You want to like move this around and all this stuff. You want to. So basically, this one right here, this little box right here.
Yeah.
It's basically going like, okay, where do you want me to like track? Like, what's the object you want me to track? Okay, that's what this little like. That's what this red box is. This dotted red box right here is going like, okay, where does your object move? Like, do you want me to track like the whole thing? Do you just want me to track this little like area right here? Where am I tracking basically? While this thing focuses on the tracking, this is the one that's like, okay, where's the area that it's gonna track? After you get it all selected and all done, you go over here, you hit track forward from current time, or you can just track forward. Doesn't matter. And it'll just do, it'll track right there. As you can see, I chose a really simple one. But sometimes it doesn't always do it. Sometimes it goes really wonky. We can probably figure that out by going over here to the end.
You're for me. Come here.
Here, let's go over here. Let's go see if we can find one where my rod just starts leaking out. Here we go. The reason I'm cutting it here, I'll show you in a second. But back to this. Let's add the tracker tool again. Let's try tracking my face. Let's do green over here. Hello, thank you. This one, and then that one, and then we track forward. As you can see, as soon as my hand gets there, it starts tracking to my hand. As you can see, it's not the best, but it does help a lot. So like you can see like, oh, it tracked really well. Oh, snaps to my hand. And like you can go like over here, you can go like, okay, I want you to keep tracking the forehead to the beginning. Oh, as you saw, it did another thing right there. So you want to go over here till you can see it just. All right, you see it snaps up there to my hand right there. Go,
yeah.
Boop. I'm going to go down here. Track forward again. It retracks all the forward. Boom. So now it just tracks my head. So it is a little finicky. You do have to mess with it, and sometimes it just will not track no matter what. But this is the easier way to track than going hand by hand keyframing it. Now, let's get the text into this. So when we do this, got a little text here. We get this little nice little text box, and what you do is you click it, you hold. You basically want to click and drag over here, and once it's over here, you add that right there. You basically want to take this little box and put it on this white line right here. Hello, it's me again. Once again, I was a dumbass. I forgot to explain the most crucial part. When you're clicking and dragging the text onto your timeline, you can just drag and drop it on this little white line, or what you also can do is you can click, drag, and hold shift. Holding shift is what I'm accustomed to, and is what you're supposed to do. But you don't have to if you don't want to. But I would recommend holding shift. You don't have to do it, but let's say you don't have to do it. But if this text isn't really working to go over this timeline right here, like let's say like it's like it won't add. It just keeps doing this and all that stuff. Hold shift. That should make it work. And once it's added, I like to put it up here. You don't need to have it up here, just so you know. I just like to have it up here.
It's like a detective board.
Yeah, no, it is. It's basically a huge timeline board. It's really this thing is really cool once you get like into it more.
It looks neat.
Yeah. So let's just put in like help me, just random text.
Help me.
There's no spell check, man.
Totally random.
So help me. As you can see, it's right there. You can't see that really, right?
No.
Here, I'll do it right there.
Oh,
Help
there
me.
it is.
So you don't have to do this. This is what I do. I use this font. Oh, okay. I use this font right here. TWSen MT condensed extra bold. I use this font. You can use any font you want. I use this one.
Like psychological conditioning based on that font or something.
No, I just think it looks the best. Like it condenses the letters, it bolts the letters. I think it's a really nice thing. But you can use Webdings if you really wanted to. I don't care.
Why would I use
I don't know. But you can use like Calibri or whatever you want to use.
Which one of these is the best at psychologically conditioning?
I have no clue. I hate
That's
messing with text. I would say the
What
best
about messing with minds?
messing with
Sorry.
minds. I would say like the main
Going off
text
on
people
tangent.
like to look at is like a bubbly text. What I mean by that is something
Bubbly.
like let's go see.
I like just seeing help me in all these different fonts.
Tahoma might be a good bubbly one, but like it's still got the rough edges. We have this one. Let's go up here. Calibri, like as you can see, like the soft round bubbly edges. People like to look at those. I don't really have a bubbly text here. Oh, right here. Like this would be a good, like this one right here. It's nice and bubbly. Probably be going it's a lot of people like on TikTok and stuff like to look at like bubbly text. That's what people like to use.
Mm-hmm.
I think. But I use this one. Help me.
Gotcha.
And you want to know how to add the stroke and stuff?
The stroke?
Yeah. Stroke. So shading. You click on 2. You click enabled. And then you can change the color right here to anything you want it to be. So
I see.
let's just do a random blue. And you can change the thickness of the stroke.
Gotcha.
I do a .1228, which adds a nice little like thick bubbly blue outline. You can change the opacity of it and all that stuff, but I like to use this. I know some other people look over here and they use turn this off.
Oh,
People like change the color of the text like this.
that looks scary.
Help me and all this stuff.
Alright.
But what I like to do, I just like to have a white text, shading, enable that, boom. That's what I like to do for my text. Next, we want this to actually track to my head. The way we do this is we go to layout, center, we right click it, connect to tracker 1 path. I don't know why you had to do this one. I don't know why it's named this, but it's really funny. Position, and you click on that, as you can see, and now tracks to my head.
Alright.
And if we go over here to the edit tab, this is what it looks like. And we just press play.
I didn't see any.
So it's way too big, right?
It's pretty neat though. Okay.
It's way too big. The way we fix this
Oh.
is the size right here. You can like go down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up. Sorry, I got distracted. See, it looks really tiny right here, but it's showing the horizontal, not the vertical video.
Right.
If you want to check the vertical, you just go to edit again, and it's right there. And
That's
as you
really
can see, it's tracked to that little like forehead position right there. We want it above my head. Now, you could try and track it right above my head, but I found the best way to do it is find a nice little like area that tracked like that little skin eye spot I had on my forehead, and go to the merge tool and just raise it up a little bit.
Oh.
And now if we go back, hello. Now we go back
So
up.
to track your
I didn't see anything.
that's
Mhm.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
It could be better,
That's a
like
lot
as you can.
quicker than keyframing, I would think.
It is so much quicker. Oh my! It is way better than, way better. I always try and do this way. I always try, and if it doesn't work, I cry myself to sleep. But yeah, but basically go like that. You know, change the size down a little bit more, move the merge down a little bit more. You know, and now we got it like this.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Now that's how I do.
Funny.
That's how I do the subtitles. It's just like that. Now, you probably want to enable power bins. All right, these three little dots, you want to do show power bins right here.
Ah,
I would recommend you add this.
okay. What's a power bin, Peyton?
So, a power bin. Basically, we got my sound effects here, which I don't have any in, but I got subtitles. As you can see, I got Josh, Peyton, Steve, because I was mainly editing on my work computer. But
Wait, am I the only one that's Josh and the other ones are custom title?
yeah,
Wow.
which sucks because you have completely different settings, which I need to always fix. But I'll do that. I'll fix that later. But basically, power bins are really helpful. So let's say so let's add a. So we're adding this to sound effects, okay?
Wait, could I hear it one more time?
Yeah. Here.
I didn't see anything.
What the fuck is what?
All right. So you said you want to do a bunch of sound effects, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let me
Which
show you.
one?
Let me show you the power of power bins. All right. So I've got subtitles and sound effects. And let's say in this video I added this sound effect right here.
What the fuck is what?
All right. I go like, man,
All right.
and I start working on another project like Dave is a beta. Power bins is amazing because if I go into sound effect, the power it's right here.
The fuck is what?
That
That
is
is pretty good.
that is what power bins is. So
So
anything
you could have like 50 sound effects in like one power bin.
and you just scroll through and go like whatever. And as you can see, it's just right now it's just labeled numbers. I can just type what the fuck, and now it's now named what the fuck, but it's still labeled the MP4. But you know what the sound effect is based on the name here.
That's
And the way you
beautiful.
change the name is just double click it. Like that. That's what a power bin is. I wholeheartedly recommend it. It is so nice to have.
So you can do
Subtitles.
that for sound effects, subtitles.
Yep, sound effects, subtitles, green screen effects, you name it. Whatever you want to do. I should teach you about green screen. I just learned this recently, so let's go see if I remember how to do it.
Yippee.
Hello. All right, so green screen effects. The best way to do it. Hello, it's me again. I did a whole green screen tutorial of Josh, but I explained it horribly because I couldn't like record a green screen clip and I didn't have it prepared already. So here we are doing it now in post production because I'm good like that. Anyway, so I got this nice little green screen clip right here of Homer doing Homer stuff. So basically the green screen, what you do, or what I did, or what I do is I just go to YouTube and look up green screen effects, and I just found a whole folder for them. You can just go like, hey, I want like this like random green screen effect. So you just want to go like, I want like cars racing green screen effect, and just type into YouTube, look, and you can find like a race flag, cars racing from Formula 1 and all that stuff. And then how you record it, really simple. Like in the past, you make sure you're full screen, you go over to your Streamlabs, right, or whatever, or OBS or whatever you use, and you just hit record, you record it, and it goes straight into your folder. And right your video folder right here, and you go over here, and you want to basically edit the sound. All right, so I've got this green screen clip right here. I had to make sure it's just like this. So BN cut and snapping, just so he can get rid of this portion right here. And then Homer Simpson just goes into there, and then I can go NB, and then just oopsie, forgot to turn off snapping on accident. Oopsies. Boom, A, B right there. Alrighty, so there are a couple easy ways to do this. So number one, you can go into your Fusion tab. In your Fusion tab, you can go Shift Space, which brings up the select search tool right here. Whoopsies, I spelled that wrong. Chroma keyer. You can click add, and you can add this chroma key, and you just do that, and you can like get rid of more of the pixels. And as you can see, I did this sound. You can go over here. Whoopsies, I got a little bit too much there. Color. You can just mess around with this chroma. I don't do I don't do it this way for the chroma key, but I know others do, and this is pretty nice. You can get like all like the perfect pixels, and you can make it look like this. Boom. Now in the edit tab, it now looks like this. So that's the first way you can do it. The second way is the way I've done it in the past. So let's just bring this all back. Let's get rid of this chroma key here. So the other way is just doing it in the edit tab. You can go over here to filters. You go to 3D keyer. You attach it over here. You change this right here to open FX overlay. You go into the effects, and then you just do that, and boom. So to go really slowly, because I talked really fast there. The way you do it in the edit tab is by adding a 3D keyer over here to this video layer. It brings this effects open. You then want to switch from transform to open FX overlay. You go over here and you just draw a little line. And as you can see, he now has like a perfect green outline and stuff like that, but it now looks pretty good. And now you can just add this effect over here to the video you wanted to work on. And now it just looks like this. Meticulously editing these subtitles and then working on this. Just like that. And you can like perfect it. Like I could just spend like hours trying to get rid of this green little pixel to make it kind of look like this, but it doesn't look like as smooth now. It kind of looks like this. I don't know. You just got to play around with it. Basically 3D keyer, or you just go over here and add to a chroma keyer, which you add and just goes like this. And then you can mess around with the image. You can do like spill color green. I don't know what any of this means. You can basically mess around with it, or just look up. I can help you. I can answer. Like if you have any questions, let me know. I can try and explain better with the green screen chroma key effect, but I wouldn't really count on it because I'm not that knowledgeable. I would just kind of do this and say it's good. But I know my perfection self would figure out a way to do it. So I would help you. But also look it up. Looking it up will also help a lot. I'm not always gonna know the answer. So if I don't know the answer, I would just tell you to look it up and just find a tutorial. Tutorials are great, but don't always rely on them. Always rely on them to the point like, okay, I have no idea how this works. Do a tutorial, and then after that tutorial, try and work on it yourself, because that's how you learn and helps you learn all that stuff. But yeah, that's the green screen part of the tutorial. So that's the green screen, and all that stuff.
Got it.
Yeah. I think that's it. Did you find the switch? I think I want to say. I mean, clips are pretty easy, and you want to add sound effects. Like I said, the best way to add a sound effect is just go to YouTube, screen record a YouTube video, drag and drop it into here, and then just go over here and cut some of it out, like right here. You can go over here, you can cut, boom, and then done. You have your sound effect.
What the fuck is what?
Yeah, you can like find sound effects on YouTube, or just go over here to go on like bonk sound effect and Pixabay. All right, and then I just go over here. Boom.
Ouch.
Now I go over here to DaVinci. This one. Sound effects. Downloads. Bonk sound effect. And now there's a. And now I can go over here. B. Delete.
Ouch.
Yeah. And then you can just over here, you can go over here and just go boop. And then we have.
Hayden, are you muted?
Am I muted?
Yeah.
No, I still only had to
Oh.
get more sound effects in here.
Oh. Okay.
Go to like Pixabay, random YouTube, my instance. Don't work. Soundboard. Any of these random things would work. Just got to be careful where you're downloading.
Yes.
But I've downloaded from Pixabay before. I've screen recorded off YouTube. And all that stuff. And add sound effects that way. Subtitles. I show you how to do the subtitles, but let me show you how to like add a new subtitle, because I know you want to do like your own little like subtitle stuff. So
Yeah.
how I did it before was I just did this like random this just basic text box right here,
Right.
which is good. I recommend using the Text Plus.
Did you find the switch?
What Text Plus is, it just gives you more customization options instead of just a regular text box. So like over here, you have all this stuff, while a regular text box doesn't, I believe. Yeah, a regular text box is just this. But if you add Text Plus, you get all of this stuff right here, which lets you add like a shading, dot 122 dot 1228. You can add a new color. You can go over here and adjust the size of the text to be higher. You can change the font easier and all that stuff. And that's how you add a text box and all that stuff. Layout. And let me show you how I hello. Why are you bugging out on me? Let me show you how I add a zoom to the text. Did you find? You know how you know my subtitles like zoomed in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now I do it like the cheap way, the really easy, fast, cheap way. I know there's like a better way you can do it, like a better way where it looks better and like zooms in better and all that stuff of like a motion effect. I just do it with this. But the way I do it, I go to layout, I go to 0.6, keyframe it. I use my arrow keys on my keyboard. 1, 2, 0.8, keyframe it. 1, 2, 1, keyframe it, and now you have this like nice pseudo zoom in. And you can change that to how you see fit. Like you can go over here. Like you want to start from 0.4, enter 1, 2, and then like you can go over here and like see how that looks. You found the switch. It looks pretty good if you just do a 0.4. All depends on what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Very neat.
But yeah, that's how you add it. That's how you add a color and all that stuff. Anything else you have questions with about any of my other edits?
We looked at filters, we looked at the camera, we looked at sound effects, we looked at text. Is there anything I'm missing?
I can show you this tab for a little bit.
Green
The color
screen.
tab.
Whoa!
Now, the color tab is cool, kind of. I don't know. I don't really know the color tab. I'm gonna be completely real.
Okay.
The color tab is cool. It basically has all of these things. I don't really know what a lot of these do. I just know what these do. Like I don't know what color match does. But the main ones I use are the color wheels right here, It just depends on which ones. But, so like, going back to the Lethal Company video, right here. You can see how the spider doesn't have any text right there. It's just a blank red text box.
Right.
That is because I did something like this. And if you look at my face, I brightened it up a lot.
Turned you into Michael Jackson.
But yeah, no, I brightened up the clip with the light, like the light levels. You can brighten up the saturation. Now I look like I have a kidney failure.
Jaundice.
You can do the global exposure. You can do the global saturation, more jaundice.
Can I make it look like like a bomb?
Yes, you can.
Like a nuke went off outside my window.
Mm-hmm. And I think you can. I think you can keyframe. Oh God, what am I doing? I think you can
I'm playing
keyframe. I
video
don't
games
know
and the nuke goes
how
off in
you
the
would
back.
keyframe.
Okay.
I know you can keyframe. I don't know how. Gonna be completely fair because I don't really mess with this tab. I only do like to do some color corrections. Like you can like brighten up the shadow blue. Fucking a Western movie.
Wow. That looks kind of badass though, wasn't it?
I thought it was shadow too. All right, now I'm playing with the light now.
Oh my goodness. Now
Yeah.
you're blue.
Yeah, there's the flashbang, and then there's the darkness.
Oh no.
I definitely fucked it. I definitely fucked this. Hold on, one.
It would be really cool if you could keyframe color changes.
Oh yeah, you definitely can. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, no, there definitely is a way you can keyframe these color changes. I just don't know how. But I feel like there definitely is a way. Here, let's reset these at default. Reset these at default. Reset these at default. Reset these at default. Why do I look so bad now? What happened? What happened to the light in me? Hold on. Oh, that's just how I look. Man, I'm ugly. Anyways.
Hey.
Was there any of these? Saturation? Nope. Nope, nope. Here's how I like to think of the color wheels, Josh. Advanced color wheels? Not advanced color wheels. I don't know what any of these do. I'm be so real, I do not know how it got. Oh, was it tint? Oh, it was probably temp. Near.
There it is.
Yeah, it was over here in temp. Then you can go like this nice little Western film.
Or temp. Okay.
Yeah, it basically messes with the temperature of the film. You can basically go from a cool to a warm tint. I don't know what tint does. It just basically a tint.
It makes you pink or it makes you green. That's what it does. Now you just got deep fried. Oh.
Pivot.
Alright.
I don't know what pivot does. You can do like a color boost, shadows.
Terrifying.
Please. Okay, we're going back over here to 0. 0. Enter.
That does not look like 0.
No, I don't know what happened again.
Now you have jaundice again.
I do. I really have just...
Your neck green.
Dude, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what you did.
But as you can see, that's why I don't mess with the color tab. So that's the color tab. You can basically mess with color here. Really simple. Over here is the audio tab.
Wow.
Now we got the audio tab.
Did you find the switch?
I've only messed with this a little bit. And the only times I've messed with it is to get this sound effect.
And the, let it snow.
No, I didn't even do Let It Snow like that.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I did it for this sound effect right here. Which, that sound effect is the TF2, is a TF2 gun.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
really high pitched, but I tuned it down by going like over here.
That was just like a stock fireworks. sound.
Nope. It
That's
does
cool.
sound like it, but uh, man, there's a lot here that I don't really know how to do with, but it's nice. Um. Oh yeah, added a reverb. All right,
Oh.
I added a reverb to it, which I did
Could you
like.
put a reverb on the bonk?
I could do that. Yes, I could. Hold up, let me go get rid of this reverb. How do I get rid of this reverb? I'm be so real right now.
Undo?
This is a whole different menu. Oh,
Undo?
inspector. Yeah, I could undo, or you can go over here to effects and get rid of it.
Oh.
All right, so now we have sound effects. We got bonk sound. So let's say we have the bonk over here. We go down here. We want like the red bar at least next to it. Go to the audio tab. Bonk's right here now.
Okay.
All right, so we got bonk. We can add a reverb to the bonk, and then
Does
So-
it show bonk twice?
yeah, I don't know why it does that. Gonna be I don't know. Like that's some advanced audio shit. Oh, left ear, right ear.
Whoa.
Shows you left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear.
That is some advanced.
Yeah,
audio
that's
shit.
advanced. Anyways, so reverb.
So I could have. Okay. No, keep going.
So reverb.
Oh.
It's got some default
Oh.
presets. So that's the default. You can do like a concert hall,
Oh.
a cathedral. You can do a plate or a small theater.
Oh.
Studio 1.
Oh.
Studio 2. Focal width.
Oh.
But I think I like small theater.
Oh.
And you can always mess with it with any of these frequencies right here. You can make it more wet, more dry, more reverb. You can add more reverb
wet?
to it. Like you basically what the audio tab is messing around with the sound with anything. Like you can mess around being like, I want more of a reverb. You can do the reverb tool. Or I want to pitch it up or down. You can pitch it up or down. I want to get rid of this like background noise. You can go over here. Where is it? Noise reduction. You can like reduce some of the noise. You can go over here. You can go get rid of. You can like add a delay to it. You can add an echo, a frequency analyzer. Basically, analyze the frequency and like condense it into one. There's a lot you can do on this tab. It's all about
really
messing with
cool.
audio. And as you can see, you got a mixer over here. You can mix the audio and all this stuff. I don't know how all this works. All I know how to do is mess with the reverb. But I would just say have fun experimenting with the audio and all that stuff. And like you said, you can mess with the left ear and right ear.
Yeah, that's neat.
I don't know how to select one or the other, but you can. I don't know how.
Got it.
Alrighty. Yeah. That is, I think, everything. Why do I have jaundice? What did I fucking click to have jaundice?
Why do you have jaundice there and you lose it later?
Because that is because I cut the clips into two, right here. Mm-hmm. It's like I've got jaundice, so like it's scared.
You look like it scared the jaundice out of you.
New cure for jaundice. Scare the living shit out of someone. But yeah,
Wow.
that is everything. Do you have a clip in mind you want to edit or anything like that?
Not currently. No.
Alrighty. Well, I'll probably just make this a clip and have it recorded just so everyone can see my process and everything. Post-production Peyton back at it again. You know me. Welcome back. I'm going to explain two things. Speeding up a clip and adding these blue little markers. So, speeding up a clip, there's multiple ways you can do it. You can go into the cut tab, you can go select this, and then you can like do this like fast like speed through, but that's not what you want. That's just a fast review of the video, which as you can see, couldn't even tell anything. How you speed up a clip is by going to tools, and then you want to go over here to change to called speed. You click on it, and then you can do this. You can use the speed to 1.50, and now it sounds like this. This is Roblox.
That's crazy.
Roblox is insane. Or you can go over here, do 2. What the hell do I do? Right here. Here. that's invisible to you that you need to like edit around, which I don't have to. I just put my face here. Helps with like reviewing a clip and like cutting up like a 5-hour VOD and all that stuff. You can also do the same exact thing in the edit tab. Let's go over to transform. You can do the same exact thing in the edit tab. You go over here, you right click, and in one of these things you can change the clip speed to 150. But if you're changing the clip speed in the edit tab and you like cut some stuff up and make some changes, it doesn't conform the video right, which is why it's better to do it in here. But like if you want to do a time lapse, you can straight up just go over here, change clip speed, and like do like a Minecraft building time lapse like you see in like Hermit Crab by changing the speed to like fucking 500. That's 50. I meant to do 500. Now it's really fast. How we go over here and do things like this. Okay, cool. The next size. Oh, yes, change clip speed. No, I'll go make that. And then, okay, what the hell have I done? I've done bad things. Ignore the bad things I've done. Alright, now to add these little markers. I had these little markers in this video basically telling myself today to go make these like little clips for you for post-production because I did not explain everything. Basically, these are little markers that you can like timestamp on the timeline right here or on the video if I have it selected like that. And basically what they do is they're just like little like things you can snap to, and like you can write little notes for yourself. Like right here I say add extra clip here, talk about speeding up a clip. The way you do it, it's really simple. All you do, you can either click this right here, or how I do it, I just press M and it adds a little marker. You can then double click on this marker. You can change the color of it. You can add the name of what this marker is. You can type in notes, and after you type in a note and you press done, as you can see, adds that little note icon. And you just click on a marker and press backspace to delete it. That's markers and changing a clip speed. Hope that helps and is good for you guys. I've got one little more post production, and then you won't hear from me again.
Nice.
I'm gonna delete this so I get rid of the fucking jaundice.
Goodbye, jaundice.
Bye bye jaundice. You won't be missed. Yep. So right there, I clicked it, held Alt, and copied it. Up here, I'm just moving the position and the zoom in, so I can zoom in onto my face cam more. What were you saying, Josh? Sorry.
When I do have a clip, I will definitely be looking at Nighttrain's video on how to use DaVinci Resolve version 18. This is my go-to video.
My go-to goat.
Yeah. The go-to goat.
Goated. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta.
You been liking it?
Oh, I've been really enjoying it. Bringing me back to the years where I just want to shit talk people.
Have you been shit talking people?
No.
No.
No, because no one's shit talked me.
Have you gotten grabbed yet?
Yeah, once, and I got fucked.
Damn.
Someone backshot me in a corner.
Did you say anything to them?
I screamed, "Help me!" They didn't say anything back. I have dealt with a bunch of weird people though. Like, there was one game where people kept saying, "Hi, Frank." No one knew who Frank was. Frank didn't even know who the other people were, but he was losing it.
Damn.
And the other times in Call of Duty, it's just been all the other people with mics are just going.
Oh yeah.
It's the average Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I want to add. Oh shoot! I want to add all the way down here. I want to favorite a camera shake. I use that a lot. You can favorite any of your filters here, and it'll appear down here, and it'd be easier to select than just scroll through the filters. Anywho, time to start this. Why is my power bins messing up? Did you find the switch? I don't know. Did you find the switch? Did you find the? Did you? Did you find the switch? Did you find the switch? Oh yeah, another thing. So the main way you adjust the size of a subtitle is mainly through this. I do it through this, through the transform, but as you can see, it cuts off the subtitle right here.
Ah.
So the way you fix that, just bring this file like that. And now it looks really tiny, but that's just because I zoomed it down. And like I said, you can have the subtitle go like this, but a lot of the times the phones and like TikTok and stuff compress the video, so like the H and the D will get like cut off, you know?
All right.
So you want to make sure you don't have it exactly at the corners. You can like, I would say like a good ballpark is like kind of like around here. It's really just cut down to eyeballing. And like, you know how iPhones have that like little like black bar at the very top of the screen?
Yes.
So like imagine like a nice little like black bar that's right here, that's invisible to you, that you need to like edit around, which I don't have to. I just put my face here. Alrighty. But yeah, so we got, did you find the switch? I don't think I want to open with it with this.
Did you find the switch?
Did you find the switch?
Did you find the switch?
David? Oh yeah, here. Right here. I'm cutting the audio because I want to raise the volume up. So in the audio, the main thing I do with audio is I like to mess with the volume because I never have the right fucking audio levels, and it makes me mad because I can never get it right. But anyways, so let's bump the volume up by 10. Now you can hear this. Now you hear that little pss pss.
David?
Gotcha.
I heard him.
Oh. I didn't see anything.
I was so happy. I was so happy. I think I go to right here. I want to raise this up by like 5 because you can hear things in here. He's not. Now I'm gonna raise it up by 8. He's not. Fuck, bitch.
Dude, stop. He's not even.
I almost rage quit the game here, as you can see. I pull up this menu right there, which makes you quit the game. I got so
You were
scared.
so close.
I was so scared. Alright, so that's the audio done, I feel like. There's not a lot of speaking in here.
Is that Roblox?
Yeah, this is Roblox.
That's crazy.
Roblox is insane, actually. Some of the games in Roblox is insane.
Yeah.
David? I heard him.
Let's just add my...
David? David? I heard him.
Now, you don't have to do this. I do this because I'm meticulous and precise, and I hate it, but I want it to be perfect. I go right to where we start speaking. Like, as you can see, like this little like these little audio lines right here. I go to right where I can hear noise. So like, so right here you can hear me go. This is me right starting to speak, and I put the subtitle right there. You don't have to do that. I do it because I like to be perfect, and I don't know why. There's something in my head that doesn't let me do it. But that's why you see me like being so meticulous when I'm putting down subtitles.
David? I heard him. I heard him. I heard him.
Oh.
Okay, that's a good one.
Oh.
Who? Then straight into a. So I ask people what their favorite colors are, and I try to make that their subtitle.
So, do we have an orange?
I can go. I can add like a nice little like yellow, and I can make it a nice little yellow, or I can do the funny thing called adding a gradient. How do I add a gradient again? Oh, like this, duh. Alrighty. Let's go over here for the baseline color for yellow. Boom. Oh, I have to press OK. And then we have to go over here. This one needs to be like red. Cool, a yellowish red. And then we need to go over here and figure out how we go over here and do things like this. Ah, mapping angle, cool. And then mapping size. Oh, yes. Mapping aspect. Yes. I think this is what I wanted. Mapping full image. What's full image? Text. Line. Mapping aspect weird. Word. Character. Full image. I don't like full image. I mean, but it's the best I have. Line. Word. Like this. And like I can do something like this. And then this. No. No. We want something like this with the mapping size at like 2. Can I add like 3? Or is that just default back to 2? Ooh, it goes to 3. This is huge. Line. Mapping aspect. This one. Alright, now we have a yellow we have a piss yellow red. So we have piss yellow red subtitle. That kind of just looks like an orange. I did this way too overcomplicated, but it's fine, it works. But we can just add a little more yellow and like add a little bit more red. Want the more yellow than the red. Alright. And then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to type in who, question mark, and I'm literally just going to name this over here, put it over here, David. And that's David's subtitle, so I never need to do that again. Ooh.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Move this down a little bit to where it can go like that.
Okay.
Also, if you don't like how big the layers are, you can change how big they can become. There's like a max height and a max like shortness you can do for everything. Like for me, I don't like my subtitles being this big, so I like to lower them down a little bit like that.
I didn't see anything.
It doesn't affect anything. It literally all it does is affect the timeline and how the timeline looks. And the only people that see that is literally you, unless you want other people to see that timeline.
I didn't see anything.
He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. Nah, I don't think a subtitle. He's back. He's back. Fuck, bitch.
Dude, stop. He's not even here for me. Stop. He's not. Stop. Dude. Dude, stop. He's not even here for He's not even here for me.
Oh yeah, I need to show you guys how to publish.
Yes. Very good point.
Yes, cannot forget that. He's not even... I'm going to do this.
He's not even here for me. Come here, give me a candle. Come on. For me.
And I think I want to stop the clip right here. So just do that, all that, boom. All right, let me show you guys how to publish real quick. Actually, let me go finish editing this video so I can show you guys how to publish and upload everything. Because I also need to remember, I'm not the best teacher. I just like the ramble. Oh, what the fuck, bitch?
Dude, stop. Dude, stop. Dude.
That's a clean looking yellow.
It is.
Dude.
Like gold.
Dude, stop. He's not even here for me.
Boom. All right. I wouldn't say it's finished, but I just got the subtitles down. I'm gonna edit them in a bit. But me editing the subtitles is gonna be like this. This is how I'm going to edit the subtitles. Settings. Why do this? I'm just gonna be doing this. So you guys already know how to do all that. Let me show you how to deliver. So the way you deliver is pretty simple. You got the timeline right here. The entire. I forgot you can't zoom in on the time. Oh, you can. I just have to re-click it. So there's two ways you can edit. You can publish. So you always want these settings when you publish. You want to change QuickTime to MP4. Always do that. You never want to publish a video as QuickTime. I don't know why it defaults to that, but it always defaults to QuickTime. Always change it to MP4.
Gotcha.
And then here, you can choose the file name. I would recommend choosing the file name, making the file name the title of the video, basically, if that makes sense. So like when I go to publish this to YouTube or TikTok or anything, I'm gonna publish it as Roblox horror games are insane. That's what I'm gonna publish it to TikTok and stuff. I would recommend that, but you don't have to. It just helps with the algorithm. All right, and then browse. You can basically choose where you want the video to save to. So I'm just gonna save it to my videos. I'm gonna change up where I save it to later, but I'm just gonna save it to my videos. Video. If you're doing a short, you want to make sure it's using the vertical resolution, and if not, other things. So now after all this, you click Add to Render Queue, and then you click Render All. And depends on your hardware, but it takes a little bit to render. And now you go over here, into video. Games are insane. Did you find the switch? David? I heard him.
I didn't see anything.
He's not. Oh, what the fuck? But yeah, you got the video here, and the way you upload it is kind of complicated. Like Josh, where do you want to upload it to?
I would think TikTok.
TikTok? Do you want to do YouTube?
Yeah, probably both.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing you don't really want to do Instagram unless you want to.
Haven't thought of it.
All right. Now, the way you would do this is pretty simple for YouTube. So, I'll give you access, Josh. I'll give everyone, if they want access, but Josh, I'll give you access to this as well. I'll give you access to this channel, Dimwit's Clips. I'll give you access to basically give you the login information for the TikTok as well, if you want to upload it here, or you can make your own channel if you want to.
Josh.
I'll give you the login information for the YouTube and TikTok account, Josh, for Dimwit's Clips. Is it Rat Boy? Yeah, fucking Rat Boy Genius is just popping off again. Anyways,
Whoa.
so on YouTube, it's pretty simple. Upload video, and all you have to do is just drag and drop it into here.
Badass.
Over here, you can make a description with like hashtags if you want and all that stuff. And after it finishes uploading, make sure you say no, it's not made for kids. And once it finishes uploading and stuff, you can go all the way over to visibility, go to public, and as soon as you hit publish, it publishes on the channel.
Epic.
Yeah, uploading to YouTube is pretty simple. But I don't. Let's go delete this because it's not finished in the.
Oh.
All right. Delete draft video. All right.
Okay.
Anyways, let's go look at this real quick. Views. Apply. Hello, potato. 31,000. Jesus, man. Anyways, that's potato conditions. It just keeps getting views. Hello, post-production baiting back. Very last time. So how to upload to Instagram and TikTok. I just kind of deleted it out of the VOD. I explained it pretty well, but I had some personal information and it was just a black screen. So we're going to do it now. Alright, so how to upload to TikTok. You can do it two ways. You can either upload it via your phone or upload it via your computer. If you upload it via your computer, it's very similar to YouTube. You just click this button right here in the top right. You can drag and drop your video here, where I'm just going to do this one. The beta always messes things up. You can see like the preview, what it's going to look like, what it's going to look on your profile, your feeds. You can go over here, hashtags, mentions, add a playlist. Everyone can see it. You can schedule it. You can run a copyright check. You can go do all this stuff. And then you just click post. I'm just going to hit cancel because I don't want to do that. And I'll keep it up. But it doesn't allow you to add custom music, which you can game the algorithm with, which is how I got that like 10 million viewed TikTok. It's literally I just added music. I feel like that's the reason why. And it also like if it's just a funny React video. React videos always do well. Anyways, now how to upload to TikTok and Instagram on how to upload to Instagram. Now, let's go here. The way you have to do it to Instagram, you have to email yourself the video and then download the video on your phone. And then on your phone, you have to go to your Instagram and upload a reel and you choose that video and cut and edit it there. You can do that same exact process and upload it to TikTok on your phone so you can add that little sound. You can add like that little music that game the algorithm. But that's how you upload to Instagram and TikTok on your phone. You have to do it on your phone for Instagram. TikTok can also do it on your phone if you want to. It gives you more customizability. Or you can just do it on your PC like this, and it'll work. But yeah, that's how you upload to TikTok and Instagram. I had to edit that out of the video because I edited personal information into it. So just fucking cut it out. Yeah. And I'm always available for more questions. If you have any questions, this video doesn't answer it.
That's awesome, Peyton.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start meticulously editing these subtitles and then working on this. All right. That's Peyton's editing lesson. Wow.